Hello YouTube, it's me and I'm on the dev server to show you the newest features we will get. So first of all, as you can see, we now have different colors for different aircraft types. Just go to my research tree and as you see I have this light orange, orange, heavier orange and yellow. So for example, light orange is light fighter, orange is fighter, and darker orange is a heavy fighter, and the yellow is jet fighter. So I think it's just to make it easier for the people to understand which role they should play with this aircraft. So for example, P-47D is fighter or light bomber, of course, depending on the weapons you choose. We have medium bombers, we also have light bombers. As you can see, this is named hydroplane as well because you have floaters. So flying boats, of course, yeah, dive bombers, another category. As you can see, they are all different kinds of blue, the bombers. Green is attackers, so these are standard attackers. Or if we can see here, German side, we have, for example, dive bombers here, standard attackers. For example, the Bf-110 is not an attacker anymore, it's now a heavy fighter. The 190 F8 is fighter or attacker. It's kind of a mix. Yeah, this is jet fighter, standard fighter because it's not a real jet, it's rocket propelled. So yeah, jet bomber, medium bombers. Let's see if we have light bombers somewhere. I think the Soviets should have some light bombers, yes. So light fighter spy plane. Yeah, I don't know if this actually has effects on the experience you get for different tasks, or is it just there to make it easier? I think so. Let's see. No new aircrafts, but we got a bunch of new stuff. First of all, if you now go to menu and game options, you will find a new tab called voice chat, and they actually implemented voice over IP, so you can now communicate with your squad members directly without having to run TeamSpeak or Skype or something like this. Just setting up your system so you can enable or disable the voice chat. You can set your input-output device, adjust the volumes, add a key for push to talk. You have to hold down this key to talk, and you can just test it. So yeah, let's just test it. Hello YouTube. Hello. Nobody can hear me because I'm not pressing my activation button. Let's test it again.
Let's test it again.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Echo. Okay, and I already tested it with a squad member, thank you, and it's working very well, but just in the squad. So if you want to talk to the people in your team, not possible at the moment. That will not work. Another nice features, they have fixed some of the engines for the aircrafts, for example F4U and some 190s. Then they fixed the amount of ammunition for some aircraft. So for example, the P-40 has now less ammunition for the MGs, making it historically accurate. For example, the F4U 1C got more ammunition, and it's the right description for the cannons. Also the correct ammunitions, and as you can see, we now have this different tabs. So for example, first tab for weapons, where you have machine guns, cannons, bombs, rockets, stuff. Shell racks, where you have your different ammunition belts. You can also just buy all at once by just clicking on this button. Yeah, so this was corrected, and we have the modifications here in the different tab to make it more, yeah, suitable. Better overview. Maybe they will add the possibility to add, for example, gun pods or special weapons. So, for example, yeah, for the German aircrafts, some German aircrafts were able to carry additional gun ports or the option to remove them. Same for the P39s and P63s, for example. They have this 50 caliber gun ports which were able to remove. So yeah, hope this will be implemented. On the German side, the 109s with the 20mm motor cannon got now 200 rounds of 20mm ammunition, so that's historically accurate now. And the 30mm got less ammunition, so for example now the G6 only has 35 rounds per gun in the wing mounted guns, in the squandles, only 35, and I think for the engine 65 or something. It's historically accurate now. K4 the same, less ammunition for the motor cannon, engine mounted cannon here in the middle, and yeah, I think less, yeah, only 65 rounds, and I think here this is less ammunition as well. So next thing they also fixed was a bug here in the 410 shell rack description. This was called 20mm, it's fixed now. And also yeah, for example the Japanese, as you can see, the Ki-61C now has the German 20mm Mk2 cannon, which it actually had. Also with the German Minengeschoss ammunition, so very high damage, splash damage. It's nice as well, and the damage of the Japanese 20mm cannons got fixed, and yeah, right amount of ammunition now for all of them. So also for the 30mm, only on the Ki-200 yet. So this is very nice. Let's see, I think here in British tree nothing changed so far. Maybe something interesting for you, if you want to test, for example, historical battles, you can now create a session, just click on the mission, and you can fly it with your friends in the same team against the enemy team with all players consisting of bots, by just disabling auto balance. So you can, for example, fly with 4 human players versus 20 bots. No, not 20. Yeah, up to 10 bots. So yeah, a really nice new feature to test stuff like boom and zoom, or maybe just the missions. Yeah, it's really nice. Let's see. Fleet and army are not available, of course, so far, but I heard we will get to see them soon, at least on the dev server. So yeah. Another thing interesting is that they are, it seems like the mobile studio of Gaijin Entertainment is now developing a iOS and Android version of War Thunder. So I don't know, maybe this will communicate with your profile, or if you can make some lines there, they will be added to your account, or you share your account in the Android, iOS and the PC version. Sounds nice, and as it's a different development studio, I think it will not affect the development of the PC version or computer version of the game. So yeah, nice. I will add a link in the description, of course, and yeah, see you on the battlefield.